everybody, it's Erica. Today I'm going to be showing you and teaching you the 5 main steps of having perfectly pastel pink hair. The first thing I want to just recommend and keep in your mind is if you're looking into any sort of pastel colored hair, especially pink for me, be ready and prepared to spend a lot of money on this if you want to get it really, really well and not look crappy. For my roots, I spend $35 to bleach them out, and my hair dyes and extra products could cost over $25 a month. So that's around like $55 a month if you have it. But anyways, moving on to my 5 main steps. I've had pastel pink hair for 4.5 months now, so I've gotten well at understanding how it works and everything. So I'm just going to share my 5 top main tips with you to keeping it absolutely perfect and healthy. Number 1 is learn the sections of your hair. Of course, with any pastel dye you may experience or want to experience with, for me it's pink, learn the sections of your hair where it will dye well, where it's not dyeing well, where you know you can never get the same color on. For me, for pink, pink is never going to be vibrant this section right here. The ends of your hair don't catch dye well, and for pink, it'll turn like a peach color, but in the light, it's not that bad, but you know, you may see a difference, of course, in different lights. Learning the sections of your hair basically just means when you dye your hair, it's not going to be absolutely perfect the first few times. For me, I really had to know where my vibrance zones are. Vibrant zones are what I like to, I made up that word by the way. Vibrant zones are zones in your hair or parts of your hair where the dye catches more quickly, more vibrantly than any other place on your hair. And for me, you have to make that work. Everybody has some kind of vibrant zone. For me, it's right along my hairline, and for most people, it's going to be in this section right here. Luckily I have that, and I'm very blessed to have that because I can make it work very easily. As you can see, it's very, very dark right here, and of course under here. That's where the dye catches absolutely more than any place on my hair. So to make it work, I part one section on the side of my bangs right here, and then one section all the way here. So it only looks like I really, really have a fading effect right here. And to make it work, I decided that I see a lot of kids now dye their bangs a different color than their whole head. So I thought, if it's dark pink, it's not going to look that bad if it's on my bangs right here. So right here, it's just hot pink, and it works. Number 2 is dye use. Dye use, there's only 4 main choices in America that has pink. Now, I'm not too rad on my choices. I'm kind of just normal with everybody else. Of course, I just use Manic Panic Cotton Candy Pink. Sometimes I don't dilute it anymore because I realized if you want pastel pink hair, if you dilute it, it's not going to be that pink because this stuff doesn't really get this pink. I mean, right here it did, of course, in my zone of vibrance, but now this is $12.99, and I know that if anyone else is a Sally Beauty Supply store junkie like I am, Ion released a new brand of pastel hair dye. Let me just say that I've used that once, and it's about a tube this long, and all I have to say about that is it dyes your hands more than your hair. That stuff is about $5, and of course it's cheaper than anything else, and you get what you paid for with that. I'm going to use this always. Because of the price, it works better. Cheaper is not always better. Now, they have a lot of dyes, and dye use is just basically what you're going to use, and make sure that they don't like cancel the brand or anything like that, or it's like weird. Now this is like permanent hair dye, and this is going to fade over time. And that leads me into my next step, which is washing your hair. Now of course anyone with pastel hair, and of course pink pastel hair, it fades like that. Like quick, 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 quick. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. Washing your hair, it's going to fade your hair. Obviously. It will fade, and to keep perfectly pastel pink hair, every time I wash my hair, I put this in my conditioner. Just about this much. I let it sit for like 5 minutes just to make sure that everything is in there. After I shower, I blow dry my hair. Blow drying the hair is not bad at all. I know that people say heat is super bad for your hair, but actually blow drying your hair, it closes up the cuticles in your hair and it locks in that moisture. So when I shower, after, I spray this stuff on my hair. It's that placenta stuff, leave-in instant conditioning thing. I'm almost out. That stuff works very, very well, and I'm almost out of it. It strengthens your hair, it locks in moisture, it gives you shine. My fourth tip for having perfect hair is heat caution. Always use protection on it. With flat ironing your hair, any pastel hair, and of course pink hair, the heat in this isn't on by the way, the heat will take away the color. So of course the ends will fade over time more than anything else in your hair. I never straighten this area on my hair. I always just straighten this part because I don't feel like you should be straightening the top of your hair. I mean, it's flat anyways when I blow dry it, so I just straighten this part. And anywhere from my earlobes down, the heat will catch that and it'll fade even quicker. So water and heat caution. So to prevent that from frying my hair, fading my hair, or anything else, I use this product. It's by Ion. It's a flat iron protection. Any flat ironing protection will work and will save your hair dramatically, even the color. But just be aware that heat, minus the blow dryer, more of the flat ironing tools, will cause fading. And you'll see that happen as you straighten your hair. You're just like, oh my god, where's the color going? What? Come back. And finally, number 5 is roots and re-dyeing your hair. For me, pastel pink is pretty manageable now that I've gotten the gist of it. My roots cost $35 to bleach out, and I always bleach out this part and leave everything else alone. How I get my hair so perfectly every single time I dye it pink, just one color, is I prep for 2 weeks, and that's probably the most important tip for any pastel use hair person. You have to fade out your hair back to white, or anything close to white. Purple will fade to white naturally, and luckily for me, pink fades absolutely evenly. To prep your hair and get it back to the closest possible white color you can ever get, pink is the easiest, and purple and lavender are the easiest. With pink, all you have to do is stop adding dye to your conditioner every time you wash it. And I do this for about 2 weeks. I just stop using the dye, I blow dry my hair, I will straight iron it, and it'll just naturally fade to peach, and then white, completely white. So when I go to dye my roots, I have white roots, and then my rest of the hair is white. And then finally, when I'm ready, and it's all one shade of white, I go ahead and put this back on, which I just did today, and it'll just turn back to perfectly soft pink hair. Okay, and actually disregard the title because I'm going to add in a 6th tip. For people just starting out, okay, tip number 6, I'm going over 5 because I feel like you need to know this. For tip 6, for people just starting out with pastel hair, you really can't get soft colors unless you bleach your hair, which that's a whole nother topic, which I do have videos about because I had white hair for 2 years. So at the end of this video, there are going to be 2 links to the videos to how to get to white hair and how to keep white hair. So that's actually the first step before thinking about pastel hair. You really can't have dark colored hairs or dark blondes or light browns. They won't work, and you'll probably get a deep magenta color if you apply this pink on a hard brown or a very, very deep blonde color. And that's my natural hair color, and it comes in really poopy and it looks gross when I have roots. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my tips on pastel pink hair. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. I usually answer all questions. If I don't, I don't know. It's probably, I already answered it here. But I usually answer every question possible because I know that I may not answer everything that you have questions about. So if the tips in this video didn't help you very much, or it kind of sparked new questions for you, just leave them below. I will be happy to answer them for you. And to refer to any of my links or where to find me, it's going to be at the end of this video, as long with the white hair tutorial videos that I have out. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. And P.S. I get really embarrassed when I do videos in glasses. So sorry about the glasses.